I don't know if you can see him. He's staring at me like, I can't believe you just said that. Anyways, I got sent so many books in the past few months that I haven't even processed it, so I'm going to go through all of them. So interesting. Also a bunch that I got from charity shops. I will tell you which is which. I can't tell you about each one like in depth because I have so many, but I've got two big boxes here and two big piles over there. I have over 1,000 physical books that I have not read yet that I've been sent over the past couple of years, because who can read all that? And I work in the industry, so I get sent a lot. So here's one from LBF that I got sent, which is Narcissist Unglued: How I Quit Sniffing Glue and Became an Internationally Famous Shoulder Surgeon. Yeah, this is going to be the last on that list purely because of the fucking size, bro. These are all from LBF. The Future Health of Our Cities, which I'm actually very excited for because this is about the state of the world, humans, climate change, all of that. Love is Simple But We Are Not. The Store by Lynn Baker, which I think is going to be my favorite. It's a memoir, but it's kind of like a family saga, so love that also. Sight is gorgeous. Confessions of a Failed PhD. Love Something Taboo. Miranda, which is a novel on grief, and Raising Light, which is another memoir. So that's all from LBF. Then we go to Picador Showcase. Like a month ago I went to. Tomorrow I have the Canongate Showcase, which I'm very excited for, so expect like another one of these videos. This is Frost Lines by Neil Shea. Climate change again. I'm so excited to read these. I found in a charity shop Page Boy by Elliot Page, which has been one of the books on my TBR for like 5 years. I'm so excited to read that, even though it doesn't have a dust jacket. Heavenly Bodies by Imani Ariu, who I also was sent another one of her books like last year, I think. So that's exciting. I was sent Seasons of Glass and Iron by Amal El Mota, which I was also sent the e-arc for, but they also decided to send me a physical one, so thank you to them. These are all charity shop finds. Once More with Feeling by Eliza Sussman. I read the first one, I did enjoy it. Love Struck by Laura Jane Williams. Yes, this is an arc. Yes, it has sprayed edges. Yes, it was £1 in a charity shop. The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. There's a bunch of Elle Kennedy that I have here actually. And then I was sent Just Friends by Haley Pham. Again, don't know how these people get my address. They just send me shit. I don't ask for them. Yeah, loads of people have very conflicting feelings on this one, so I'm kind of excited to get through that. Then I have from the Picador Showcase again, Swan in Love by Marcel Proust, which I'm very excited for. Love a pocket-sized book. Mark Commode's Surround Sound: The Stories of Movie Music. If you don't know, I have a degree in film. This is everything to me. I'm very excited for that. The Science of Racism by Keon West. Unfortunately, this is very prevalent in the UK's current social climate, so yeah. Two poetry books, A Chorus of Ears by Denise Riley and After Party by Dean Brown. I don't read a lot of poetry, but I'm excited to read these. I feel like I'll read them very, very, very quickly. So yeah, I'm excited to get to them and get some poetry in this year. I actually do think I read one already, but yeah. This was also from Picador. Those were as well. How to Use a Fork by Orlando Swain. Stories of Mending the Broken Brain. As someone who has PTSD, this is very interesting to me. I feel like that's something I need. I was sent A Long Winter and not sent, Picador Showcase again, Untold Night and Day by Bae Sua. Very, very excited to get to those. I got myself Do It For Yourself, which again is a secondhand self-help journal book, mix of both. My lovely friend Bella May, who works in publishing, sent me The Sisters Chunkum book, but I'm excited to get to that. And I found The True Love Experiment in a charity shop. Box number 2, we have The Fraud by Zadie Smith. I read Zadie Smith last year, didn't love it, but didn't hate it either. I want to give her another go. This was in a charity shop. I've book swapped these two books. Where is it? Well, I'll find it somewhere. Oh, here it is. Because I did a book swap at my book festival that I founded. I do have the e-arcs for both of these, but I do prefer physical, so I book swapped for these. People Watching by Hannah Bonham Young and Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace. I keep saying Hanny. Love and Other Brain Experiments by Hannah Brom, which is also signed because she attended my book festival, and also the movie book is signed as well. Waist Deep was sent to me by Vintage, as was Things in Every Room by Helen Longstreet. Then we have Beguiling Her Enemy Warrior by Lucy Morris, who is also Lulu Morris. This is like a pocket-sized Mills and Boon of hers, which I love. She also attended my book festival. Found another 2 L Kennedys. This is The Dare and The Play in charity shops. I was given It Started With a High Top by Layla Khan and The Soul's Harvest by Adi El Sado, who are 2 indie authors that attended my book festival this year. Very excited to read those. Also, apparently, Layla's was on Wattpad, which is exactly how I started, so love that. Was sent Man Muse Monster by Naomi Gibson. Wasn't asked if I wanted this. Don't know anything about it. Here for the vibes. I like the vibes. It's kind of giving Olivia Blake X the Lamb, so I am here for it. Titan Books sent me these. I can't believe I'm even holding these. I have a Life is Strange tattoo. This is their most recent one with the most recent game in the series. These are like background novels on the characters. I will be begging for the next one on my hands and knees that is coming out later this year. And finally, If We Tolerate This by Daniel Trilling, which was from the Picador Showcase. He did a talk on this book whilst we were there. It was so inspiring. Unfortunately, very relevant in today's political climate in the UK. So very excited to get to this. So another pile over here. So I have In Love Again by Jodie Brett Kelly, which is an indie author that sent this to me for a campaign we're doing. Sky City by Jacqueline Crooks. This is, I don't know who this is published by. I've completely forgotten who it's, Vintage. Excited to read anything from Vintage. Meet Me at the Convenience Store by the Sea. Oh my god. This one was, I think I won something, or like I didn't win and they wanted to send it to me anyway. Bless them. I love Orion. This is really exciting. This is Devour Me by Emily Rath by Bramble. Super excited for this. I haven't actually read Emily Rath, but I do have her books. Bella May again sent me Fire in Every Direction. This is a memoir. This is a Palestinian memoir, so I'm so excited for this. And also, like, covers are going off. Queerphoria, which is like a bunch of different authors, sent to me by Verve. This is John of John by Douglas Stewart. I actually haven't read Douglas Stewart. He was also at the Picador event. He did a talk on this book, but I actually just got sent this. I didn't get it at the event. My Only Boy by Rosa Rankin G. Now, is this Palestinian? I cannot remember. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. But I've only heard good things. I bought this for myself. Again, secondhand, Tusk Love. I can't wait to read this. That's been on my TBR for ages. I was then sent these two. This is by Angry Robot, The Mortal Trials by Megan Shanmugam. Romantasy, love. Another romantasy here, Deathly Fates by Tessa Sai. I bought this in Arizona at Goodwill. This is Outlawed by Anna North. Very excited for that. Gorgeous cover. And I was also sent the hardback of Homebound, which is stunning. I did get the e-arc, but they also decided to send me the hardback. Then on this side, we have another pile, which you can't see. This was from LBF, Angel of Death by Peter Gray. I bought myself this. Rainbow Royale is one of the first authors I fell in love with as a teenager, and this is Wayward Son. I do think this is the second book, but I'm going to read it anyways. Again, also this, and it says £4, it was £1. This was the Gingerbread Bakery. Bought myself the Pisces. Very excited to read that. Been on my TBR for ages. I was sent this. No, I bought this. Yes, I bought this. Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope. I also bought this from Faber and Faber, Bitter Lemons of Cyprus, which is where I'm from, by Lawrence Durrell. Durrell is also one of the first authors I read as a teenager as well that I remember. By teenager, I mean like 13. I also bought myself this, Twisted Games by Anna Huang. My cat's trying to topple you over right now, by the way, just letting you know. The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I haven't read any Ashley Poston, but she is... I have loads of her books. And these are all ones that I clearly bought myself. Apparently, I have another one being dropped off right now from Panmac, I think, which is a fantasy. I cannot remember the name, but if it comes, I'll show you. But yeah, those are all the books that I have got the past couple of months. I'm very excited to finally get to some because I'm doing a rough job at that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.